Hey guys! First of all, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody. I know in the past I've done a Christmas video every year. I didn't do one this year, obviously, so this is kind of my Christmas video. I wanted to take a couple minutes, guys, and have a chat about the direction and the future of the channel. So I know that I just restarted this channel. I'm not quitting it again, okay? And I know that when I came back, I said that I was doing it for a couple reasons. Number one, to see the weight loss. On that note, I'm down 42 pounds. I'm just kind of hovering. I haven't really lost anything lately, but I'm maintaining. So I'm happy about that. I did convince the doctor to let me go up in dosage on my next refill. So hopefully that'll help a little bit more. But for that reason, and the second reason was because I had the itch to do content, and so I started doing some FedEx blogs. And what I've noticed is that you guys just really aren't into that, and I can respect that. So I spent some time today kind of trying to figure out where I wanted to go with my channel, and here's where I'm at. Okay, I work at FedEx. I took a very, very large pay cut to go to FedEx. And because of that, I work Monday through Friday at FedEx, and then I have a job on the weekends at a grocery store. And when I first started working there, I was getting about 15 hours of pay period. So 10 hours one week, 5 the next week. And that has gone from 15 hours of pay period to 6 hours of pay period. And there are some pay periods where it's only 3 hours. So the income hasn't been there, and that's okay, because I got it as a side gig just to kind of help out. It's actually the same grocery store my wife works at. But it's not really worth it anymore, and I'm not quitting that job. But my boss did tell me, I'm just a stalker in frozen dairy. She did tell me that they really just brought me in to help with their trucks, to help break down their trucks on Saturday evening, and then stock it on Sunday in the afternoon if they need me, which they haven't lately. So she told me that as it gets slower, she may actually have to cut me completely, at least until it picks up again. So I need to replace that income. And when I sit down, I do the math between what I made at my previous job and what I make at FedEx. And then I factor in the money I'm spending on gas every month. I'm losing about $1,000 a month, which is quite a bit of money. And it's going to be hard to make that income up. And the second job really doesn't, if I'm working, I think my last paycheck I got from them, I think was $36 or something. That's not really worth it. That's not, if I get two $36 paychecks a month, I've only made $72, which is not even close to $1,000. So in brainstorming ideas on what to do, I've decided that I'm going to go back to doing some gigs. Okay. And that was the original point of my channel when I started it years ago. I was doing live streams. I was doing videos about Uber and Lyft. So I'm obviously not going to go back to Uber and Lyft. That's not going to be a thing. However, Uber kicked me off, right? So that's obviously something that's not going to change, right? Uber kicked me off. There was a miscommunication with my background check. My ID, it was right after I moved to Minnesota. I hadn't switched it over yet. They wanted to run a background check. I initiated it before I had the hard copy of my ID, because as you guys know, Minnesota, maybe you don't know, Minnesota doesn't issue an ID on the spot. So you have to wait for it. So I initiated it before I had the hard copy, and they basically failed my background check, and they wanted me back on the platform. Lyft, I'm technically still on. But they want to do a background check, and I have no issues with doing a background check. The problem is that both of the vehicles that I own are older than 8 years old. So the car that I'm in right now is my wife's car. This was 10 years old, and the car that I drive every day is 20 years old. So neither one of those will work for Uber or Lyft. So before I was doing some Instacart, very little Instacart, and I was doing DoorDash. Very, very little of it though. But right now the hot gig app is Walmart Spark. And I applied today. I signed all the paperwork. They initiated the background check. I expect that to come back by Monday or Tuesday, and I should be live on the platform. So I also went into Instacart. I went into DoorDash. I got everything updated. I've got everything ready to go. So I'm going to spend my weekends, at least the weekends I'm available, doing some combination of those three. And I probably won't be live streaming it, but I will be making content out of it. So you guys will get some gig content. We're going to go back to basics. We're going to go back to why I created the channel. I'm not going to do any more FedEx blogs. I think that the FedEx thing, I did film some stuff for Peak that I didn't use. Being that I work for FedEx Corporate, I don't think that that's a route that I should go because I think it puts my job at risk. So things have gone better with FedEx. I'm getting quicker. I'm significantly more efficient. Peak was a whole different adventure. I'll touch on it at the end of the video because you guys don't care about FedEx. That's great. Some of you probably do. So I'll touch on it at the end. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know this is what I'm doing. I don't know when my next video will be, but I want to make sure I have a good understanding of the Spark app and how it works. I know there's 3 different kinds of delivery services available on Spark, which I can go into later once I kind of get started on the app. So I just kind of want to let you guys know where we're at, where we're going forward, and that's what we're doing. So I hope you guys join me on this journey. We'll do some ride-alongs, and I won't do anything live, but I will be recording stuff and uploading it to the channel to give you guys that gig content again that you've wanted. For those of you that are interested, FedEx Peak at Express is a little bit different than it is at Ground. My heaviest day was like 120 stops. I was on the same route for the entire peak season, which was nice. It was a really, really, really nice route. 120 stops when you're in town is actually really easy. My longest day, I think I was done at 6:30. So those are really, really nice days. And, yeah, it was great. It was a good time, but now peak's over. Efficiency is better. I can pretty much get any route done and get back by between 6 and 6:30 now, which is good, unless it's a long distance route, but even then I can still get it done at a decent time. So another reason why I kind of want to shift my focus on my channel is because I'll have some evenings free because I'm getting my routes done faster. My hours are going back down. But for peak, the first week of peak, I worked 68 hours because we were on 6 days for swing drivers, 5 days for actually, I think everybody was on 6 days, even the guys who usually only work 4. So 68 hours week 1, 63 week 2, 57 week 3. So I got some hours in. I made some good money, but now we're back to the regular schedules. So we're going to mix in some of this other content, try to make some money off of that. Hopefully that helps with my situation as my hours here at the grocery store decrease. So just kind of want to let you guys know what's going on. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. We unfortunately were down. We had plans, but we had to cancel them. My wife and my daughter both got that super flu, and my wife actually was down for the count for about 4 days. My daughter was out for about 2.5, but I fortunately didn't get it. At least I haven't yet. Doesn't mean I won't, but I haven't yet. So hope everybody had a great Christmas. Hope Santa was good to you. Hope everybody has a great new year, and we'll come back after the first of the year with some new content. So I look forward to kind of mixing some of the stuff in and getting back with you guys. So anyways, guys, be safe out there. Gig on, and remember, it's a great time to be alive. Peace.